Beautiful Western pleasure entries for the title tonight, brought to you by the Crystal Group. This class number 231 in your catalog will work tonight from page 288. Take a trip down memory lane of some of the wonderful horses that have won the World's Championship here in years past. Thirteen have arrived. Riders, best of luck in your pursuit of the Western Pleasure title tonight. We will begin under the call of Josh Merritt at the jog, please. Western Pleasure Championship now at the jog. Josh Merritt will be joined by Richard Petty and Richard Wright. Thank you. Now walk, please. Walk, please. Low, please. Low. Thank you. Walk, please. Down to the walk now. And now reverse, and we'll continue to walk, please. Reverse and walk. The Crystal Group of Raleigh, Massachusetts, sponsoring class number 231 in our Saturday evening performance, the World Championship from the Western Pleasure Division. Lope. Now riders, lope, please. transition now to the jog, please. Jog. Riders for the Western Pleasure Championship tonight, we are calling for the lineup. Would like your attention. I would like 7 entries down at the far end, the presentation end of our show ring, if you would, with our ringmasters down towards the back, and 6 right up here with Mr. Stuckey and Mr. Whitley. So a total of 7 now with Mr. Moeller and Mr. Parker down at the presentation end of our show ring. Judges for the Western Pleasure World Championship now, they are walking the line. The Western horses are required to stand quietly and back readily when asked. Our panel of 3 judges now taking this opportunity to walk the line. Mr. Stuckey heads down to the far end for the group that has already backed. And for that group, with care now and respect to those that are still showing in the lineup, we welcome those attendants in, please. So for that group now, and this side only, attendance in, please. Second group, they have backed and now are lined up head to tail. So the attendants for this group, you are welcome. We thank you very much. Confirmation will play a major role in our judges' evaluation in the Western Pleasure World Championship here tonight. While they untack the horses, remove the saddles, and to clean them up just a little bit, number of outstanding show horses throughout the years, back to 1973. In your catalog, take a moment or two and peruse the Western Pleasure winners, all of our world champions listed in the back of your catalog. Back in 1991, it was Pondview Portrait, at that time owned by Melanie Bailey. Melanie Bailey is now Melanie Small, and she still shows to this day, and showed, of course, in the Western Pleasure division. The Popola family with Cabot French Lieutenant, back-to-back wins in 2000, 2001, and the beautiful Santa Fe Renegade, 3 times the world's champion, 2002, 2003, and 2004. Judges continue their confirmation tour in our Western Pleasure World's Championship. You know, if you have horses, you know you can't always be there. That is, until now. Introducing Night Watch. It is the world's first smart halter that alerts you on your mobile device at the very first sign of distress in your horse, such as colic. A very innovative new product remotely monitors your horse's vital signs and behaviors around the clock, 24/7, and provides peace of mind, protection at home, on the road, and away. Stop by Friedman's Harness this week and learn more about this life-saving device that will be coming to the market in 2016 from ProTechWest. Night Watch is there when you can't be. That first group that has been judged for confirmation, to my left, riders up. Thank you. If you will, make a quarter turn to the rail so that your numbers show to the middle. And riders up on that second group as well. Riders up, please. Riders, thank you very much. All three of our judges' cards are in with Greg Shoemaker now, the majority opinion system tabulator out of Kansas City, Missouri. You may relax now. We'll have you retire, please, to the gate end. Field of 13 to answer this Saturday night call from the Western Pleasure Division. Certainly hope you enjoyed a beautiful World Championship presentation of our Western Pleasure entries. Our championship tonight has been brought to you by the Chryslaw Group, the World Champion halter donated by Smart Pack. And as you know, the Silver Creek Stables, the Carlino Family Farm, Lorraine Bum, Susan Carlino of San Martin, California, will serve as our Saturday evening steak night sponsor. Beautiful group. It's time to meet the Western Pleasure World Champion tonight. Heading to that winner's circle, it will be entry 584. It's SP Remington for the Stone Pine Farm LLC of Larkspur, Colorado, Rick Gervasio. SP Remington, the Western Pleasure World Champion. Also heading down, the Reserve World Champion for Howie Schatzberg winning photograph. Reserve honors head back to Texas. Here's 270 MLB Capo de Capo. Garn Walker for Diane Lentz, Kerrville, Texas, your Reserve World Champion in the Western Pleasure Division. Garn, congratulations. To finish in third will be entry 770. Here's Ferragamo, GCH. Terry Sturm, Las Vegas, Nevada, and Richard Boulay. Richard, congratulations. Ferragamo, GCH for third. Into fourth, entry 926, it's SLR Executive Privilege. Laurie and Mark Rivard, Jenks, Oklahoma. Here's Kelly Craigle. The fifth award goes to entry 518, This is Privilege, for Chris and Jenna Morris of Centerville, Massachusetts. Mike Wall riding the entry. This combination teamed up to win our World's Championship just a year ago. Mike, a great ride. Privilege tonight is fifth. Sixth to entry 249. Here's Airy Meadow Contessa. Amber Carmichael from Zimmerman, Minnesota. Alyssa Wick rides Contessa for sixth. Into seventh, entry number 302. Here's Gates of Gold, GCH. Ronnie Whiteman owned entry of Tulsa, Oklahoma, and Jonalyn Gwinnett rides the entry. Gates of Gold, a ribbon winner tonight. Eighth to entry 579. Here's Equinox Bossa Nova with the estate of Heidi Kunkel of Webster, Massachusetts. Christine Nava joins the parade of ribbon winners for the Western Pleasure Championship. Ninth to entry 630. Here's Dragon's Mead Wasabi for the Seagrass Farm LLC of Brunswick, Maine, and Judy Nason. And rounding out the ribbon winners in a very nice championship will be 662. It's SSES Special Entertainer. Meredith Rozier rides the entry of Peggy and Everett Angel, Georgetown, Kentucky. Here they come. Let's send them out with your applause. A fabulous group in the Western Pleasure Division. Your reserve champion under the ownership of Diane Lentz. It's MLB Capo de Capo. Started by the last on under Arquila's Surprise. Here's the entry bred by Laurie Faust and ridden to the reserve world title by Garn Walker. MLB Capo de Capo. Howie Schatzberg, it's time for the world champion to make his way down victory lane for Marilyn Esteb and the Stone Pine Farm LLC of Locksburg, Colorado, sired by the beautiful English Pleasure champion Whispering Whammunition out of Cobridge, Maximum Affair, bred and owned by the Stone Pine Farm. Here's Rick Gervasio. SP Remington carries off the world title back to the state of Colorado. Florida-based trainer Rick Gervasio, Western Pleasure world champion.